Hi, I'm Dr. Rebecca Brown with an episode of Friday Favorites where I bring you some of my favorite things. And you may be wondering why I'm talking to you from way down here. And it's because I'm showing you one of my favorite things right now. This is an awesome stretch for the low back to relieve any tension buildup that may occur from excessive standing or sitting. And it can be done anywhere. You're going to simply squat down. That's all there is to it. It gives a beautiful rounding of the lower back, releasing any tension in those lumbar vertebrae, opening up the spaces where the nerves come out. And what I most love about it is it can be done anywhere. So if you're out and about, perhaps you're out for a walk or a hike, and it's a little hard to lie down on the ground and do some neat chest stretches, but you can squat down with just your feet on the ground and do this. For about 1 minute, I recommend, and you'll find it can ease a lot of tension buildup. You don't have to have your feet flat on the ground like this. If your ankles are stiff, you can be up on your toes. If your balance is off, you can hold on to something in front of you. Unfortunately, if you have any significant hip, knee, or ankle issues, probably not going to work for you. It can be done, but for the rest of you, you can do it places. A lot of people complain that their back starts to ache grocery shopping. So even there, you can squat down, pretend to look at something on a low shelf, read some labels down there for about 60 seconds, and you'll find your low back tension is relieved. So use your imagination and do it anywhere. There are cultures that actually sit like this. They don't have chairs, and this is the primary way they sit. And they have zero incidence of low back pain as compared to Americans who, about 80% of Americans will experience low back pain issues. So I don't recommend sitting like this all day long. Your hips, knees, and ankles will probably start screaming at you, but you can do it for 60 seconds or so at a time. And I think you'll find it will relieve a lot of stress. And also, if you think about the way you pick things up, when I want you to notice anyone under the age of 3, as they go to pick things up, they will squat down like this and pick them up. And then it's not until they watch adults bending over, I hurt myself here, bending over to pick things up like this over and over that they start to do that. Bending down to pick things up like this is much better for your back and won't create those chronic imbalances over time. So I look forward to seeing you next week for another Friday Favorite. Thanks for listening.